to introduce to you the chief guest of our day, chief guest of the day. An engineer by qualification and an entrepreneur by choice. Is a director and CFO of Bears Ganesh Food Products Limited, Bangalore. Trained in Milan and London, he is a certified coffee taster. Under his leadership, his company has achieved the prestigious BRC certification and has won the Best Roaster Award at the Indian Coffee Convention in 2009. His company now has a joint venture with the international coffee chain Costa Coffee of UK. A Toastmaster since 9 years, he was the president of Macon Communication Club in 2005, Division B Governor in 2006, District PRO in 2007, Ovation Chair in 2008, Lieutenant Governor Education and Training in 2009, and now the District Governor of District 82, India and Sri Lanka. The key to effective communication, he says, is not how well you speak, but how well you listen. Now let us hear more from the man himself. Let us put our hands together for distinguished Toastmaster Nagaraj Rao.
Fellow Toastmasters, good evening.
Good evening.
725 meetings. Wow, what an achievement. Congratulations to all the Toastmasters members of Bangalore Toastmasters Club, past, present and future. Can we hear a big round of applause to each one of you? Last year, when I went to Connecticut to take part in the international convention, I met an LGET. His name was Keen. We chatted in the lobby of the hotel. We exchanged notes. And he was really amazed at the kind of activities going on in District 82. And he had one word to say. Hey, you guys are amazing. And this year, I had the opportunity to meet him again in Palm Desert. And he was a district governor just like me. And he was very curious to know what we were up to. And again, he was awestruck when he came to know that we were the top district in the world once again. He was so surprised, he could not control himself, and he blurted out, "Hey, when are you guys going to split?" And I told him the district reformation is under progress, and by next year we are going to be formally 2 districts. And you should have seen the expression on his face. There was such relief. So now other districts too stand a chance. When I come back to India, sometimes I get this feeling. The club presidents of all other clubs, there's an unspoken question. When is Bangalore Toastmasters Club going to split? You name it, they have it. The achievements are so many. Your club has given us the district champions in international speech contest, evaluation contest, humorous speech contest, table topic contest. You have given us area governors, division governors, lieutenant governor marketing, district governor, and now the first international officer, the regional advisor on marketing. You have achieved whatever is there in both the communication track and the leadership track. I don't blame the other club presidents for having this slight pang of envy or jealousy. Now, having achieved this kind of success, this excellence, so what next? Where do you go from here? I would like to invite you to take a look into your own lives. Can you translate this success into your everyday lives? Can you take this learning from the Toastmaster Gambit and implement this in your profession, career, or your home? I'd like to share my experience as a Toastmaster and how I have tried to integrate the learnings from Toastmasters into my personal life. Now, I joined in 2002. The first tangible benefit I got from Toastmasters is this: the art of listening. You know, as you grow up in life, as you experience success in your professional career, you tend to lose this art of listening. Your authority grows, your knowledge grows, and people tend to listen to you, and somewhere along the line, you forget to listen. You expect other people to listen to you. Now here in Toastmasters, you are forced to listen. Either as an evaluator, grammarian, or a general evaluator, you have to listen to people, even if they are talking nonsense. Now this is a very, very valuable skill. By learning, keeping this skill of listening alive, I could connect more to people around me. The second most valuable lesson I got from Toastmasters is this ability to take feedback, especially negative criticism, negative feedback. Again, as you experience success, you tend to have yes men around you. Not many people will come up to you and share the hard facts of life. There may be a lot of mistakes in me. I might have a lot of blind spots. Who is going to tell it to my face? It's very difficult. And even if that happens, will I have the courage to accept negative feedback? Will I have the humility to accept criticism? This is again something I learned from Toastmasters. Regardless of whether you are a DTM or a district governor, when you are here, when you are giving a project speech, everybody in the audience has the right to give you feedback. And you better take that feedback, because sometimes you really get the golden nuggets of knowledge or information from the brand new Toastmaster, because that's a very fresh perspective, and that can add great value to you as a speaker and as a person. The third value I got is the spirit of collaboration, which is so universal in Toastmasters clubs throughout the world. You know, as a businessman, I have been tuned in that competitive world. You know, it's a very practical world out there. There's no place for emotions or soft feelings. It's a cutthroat competition. And people are always waiting to pull you down. You cannot relax. Now, this was the hardened outlook I had before I joined Toastmasters. But there was a very refreshing change in a Toastmasters club. People go out of their way to help each other. You might be competitors, but doesn't matter. You help each other. As an evaluator, as a mentor, you really go out of your way to see that the other person grows. There is really an inner urge to help somebody grow. I have not come across any Toastmaster in my 8 years of experience who doesn't have this generosity inside his heart. He is very genuinely interested in helping the other person. Now this was some sort of a culture shock to me initially, but then I got into it and I found myself to be enjoying this. I really liked it. And the more I gave, the more I learned. The more friends I could make and more I learned. Mentoring people also added immense value to my own life as a Toastmaster and as a person. And then I thought, hey, can I take this to outside world? Can this really work in the business scenario? The first opportunity I got was about 3.5 years ago. There was this need felt in the industry circle to have a national level apex body of coffee roasters. There was a lot of talk going on, but nobody had really worked towards it. So I took the initiative, had pulled some people around and worked towards chartering the bylaws and constitution of the association. Finally, it came to a stage where the association was to be chartered as a registered body. Now, who is going to be the first president? People expected me to take up that post. But because of Toastmasters, I thought, okay, let me try this. I chose my biggest competitor and offered him this role. Initially, he was shocked, but then he accepted it. And he did a tremendous job as the first president of the association, the Coffee Roasters Guild of India. And the magic is, we are now friends. Not that we are not competitors. Our products compete in the marketplace, but there's a lot of rapport, mutual respect, and friendship among us. The benefits are different. Even though we compete, we buy together. Now, when two big players are buying, there's a lot of leverage. We get products at a lesser rate. Now, this is one of many benefits we got through this collaboration. I can give you many examples how this worked. If this can work in a business field, I'm very sure it can work anywhere. There was a delegation from UK. They wanted to explore the possibility of setting up a roastery in India. Now there was a team and they came to us just to ask about what's the scenario. They wanted to have their own production unit and they asked us whether we will be willing to do some job work. I said, we are not interested. We are manufacturers ourselves. But anyway, I gave them a lot of information, the logistics, the information about laws and legalities, the technology, and I built up a file so that they can, it's easy for them to set up their own roastery. I went out of my way to help them, and they went back. 6 months I did not hear anything from them. And then I get a call saying that, Mr. Ram, would you like to come to London? Our directors would like to talk to you. And the trip is paid for. I said, why not? So I went there, met the board of directors, and they said, we have taken a policy decision not to enter the market ourselves. We'd like to have a joint venture, and we find you, we like your approach. Even though we are your potential competitors, you came out of your way to give us the needed information. And running a business in India is quite complicated. We would like to leave it to the experts. Will you be interested in a joint venture? I said, why not? So now this is a very successful business venture for us. So what I'm trying to say is, what we learn in Toastmasters need not be restricted within the four walls of the club. This is not just a place to learn speaking or giving feedback or getting some ribbons. These are life lessons. We can use this at your house, with your parents, with your spouse, in your workplace. And I have found immense value in my experience as Toastmaster. I'm sure each one of you will have your own success stories to share. And as District Governor, I would like to hear from you, not just the success as a Toastmaster, but I would really love to hear from you, your success stories, where you have applied the skills you have learned in Toastmasters in your daily life. You know my email ID, nagarajdtm@gmail.com. Please share those stories. That is an inspiration for me to work more, to involve more in Toastmasters. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I wish you all the very best.